Welcome back to the Ripewave Audio community, where we explore together all types of home audio systems from hi-fi to home theater. My name is John, and for this video we talk about how Polk audio speaker closeout deals often signal new products. At this time, we anticipate changes within the Polk ceiling speaker range and ask the question, take the 900 LS deal or wait for next generation? As we prepare for 7.2.4 and beyond, we need to balance having the latest with staying in budget. Ceiling speakers are growing in popularity, but Ripewave Audio has noticed that Polk Audio is down to promoting just one ceiling speaker on their website. Now, we can only assume that Polk is planning a new range of ceiling speakers to address the demand and has simply cleared the path for the upcoming models. Some ceiling speaker models are designed specifically to support home theater applications, while others are intended for more general purpose applications such as kitchens and dining rooms. Other variants include damp locations such as patios and pool areas, and low-profile models support RV use. However, we will focus on home theater as Ripewave Audio is looking to add height channels to move from a 5-channel system to a 7.2.4 system and beyond. The Polk Audio 900 LS was introduced in 2010 as the top model in their in-ceiling speaker range, with a list price of $549. While this model has disappeared from the Polk website, it can still be purchased new from several websites for $299 plus or minus depending on the retailer and the day. The published specifications of the 900 LS indicated supporting a wide dynamic range, 40 to 20,000 Hertz. Power handling is rated at 150 watts as an 8-ohm speaker with 90 dB sensitivity. The 900 LS achieves that output with a 3/4-inch ring radiator tweeter, a 3¼ dynamic balance mid-range, and a 6x9-inch dynamic balance woofer, which has a Cassini oval driver design. The tweeter is a 1/4 inch smaller than the 1-inch radial ring tweeter found on the LSIM 707 flagship model introduced the same year. The 3¼ inch mid-range and 6x9-inch oval driver are the same ones used on that same flagship model. As timbre matching on home theater speakers is ideal, the use of the same drivers should achieve this goal. As our initial target configuration for immersive audio is .4, the approximate 46% closeout pricing results in a $1,000 savings versus MSRP. Now, of course, the savings multiply are also realized with .2, .6, and .8 setups, which could provide $2,000 in total savings. The Ripewave Audio Theater is large enough to accommodate more than .4 ceiling speakers, but we feel this is a good place to start. Looking at the full Polk Audio in-ceiling range that they released over the last 10 years, we can see that the once diverse portfolio is now reduced to a single model on their website. Now, given that these models have lasted a decade, it is reasonable assumption that a refresh is due. Depending on the system you have, particularly if it is another Polk audio system, and the cutout size you are able or willing to make and budget, you may opt for another model. Of course, if your system is not Polk-based, it may be advisable to direct your attention to the matching in-ceiling speakers of that respective brand. For comparison, we have collected a few models from popular brands in this price range or lower. Some of the Revel, Bowers&Wilkins, Monitor Audio, Focal, PSB, and Martin Logan in-ceiling speaker models can cost more than double of the top-end Polk 900 LS original price. However, at this range, we see from the specification perspective, the 900 LS holds up against the more premium brands. I must say that it appears that several models at this level look more visually exciting than the 900 LS. I am really interested in the design of the Focal model with its woven flax fiber woofer and inverted dome tweeter. It would be great to audition that one someday. If your budget is around the $299 closeout price of the 900 LS, but you are looking for other options, now Clips, Kef, ELAC, Emotiva, and Monoprice have models that are normally priced at this level or lower. In fact, the Monoprice is also able to hold its own in the spec department despite their low $69 price. You may also notice that some models allow for the tweeter to be aimed to some degree, something that's not possible with the 900 LS. However, I am a bit locked into the Polks given my existing base. What is Polk planning? What will the future bring? Our guess is Polk will have some models to complement the Legend series, which replaced the LSI-M range last year. Now, range includes their new $6,000 a pair flagship, the L800. The L800 has an updated radial ring tweeter, which is no longer rounded at the tip, but one that comes to a focus point. And the mid-range has the appearance of a turbine. Now, we understand the turbine design adds strength and sonic enhancement. These same improved drivers carry down through the Legend series to the entry-level bookshelf, the L100 available at $999 a pair. We should also see ceiling speakers to match their signature and Monitor series to ensure a tonal price point match across their portfolio. Ripewave Audio has observed a trend with Polk Audio model phase-out and new model introduction over the last 2 decades. We are using their best bookshelf from each of the 3 product ranges over that period as an example, but the same trend holds for the other model types. For this, we are looking at their flagship ranges, the LSI series, which was 2001 through 2010, the LSI-M series, which were available 2010 through 2019, and the new Legend series introduced last year and is likely to be available for 8 to 10 years like the others. First, we had the LSI-9 bookshelf, which listed at $1,040. Then, in 2010, the LSI-M 703 was introduced at a $450 higher list price at $1,499. Now, with the Legend series, the L200 comes in at $1,799. Cumulatively, we have seen the Polk top bookshelf models increase $750 over an 18-year period. However, Ripewave Audio feels that that increase is fair, given inflation and the long period, which comes out at an average of $42 a year increase. We see from the specifications that all their generations retain similar class characteristics. We have seen the weight decrease and the frequency range increase. While the driver configuration has changed with each update, use of a radial ring tweeter has been consistent, with only the most recent model providing a significant change in driver technology. The result of this consistency is compatibility of the LSI, LSI-M, and Legend Series speakers with each other. Mixing and matching within the same system should not be a problem. While we would love to fully replace our speakers with each new series release, it is not cost-effective or even necessary. When the L200 Legends were introduced at $1,799, new LSI-M 703s were still available at closeout prices. So instead of simply being a difference in list prices of $300, the difference widened to $1,000. That $1,000 difference between the LSI-M 703 and the new L200 Legends and my application as rear surrounds, not as main speakers, caused me to go with the older model. I also considered the LSI-9s. Now, the LSI-9s were only available as used in 2019, and a pair in good condition, now no visible blemishes, were selling at the same price as a new pair of LSI-M 703s. Going with a new pair also reduced the risk of audible problems, which would not be detectable with an online purchase. While no details have been received to date on the 900 LS replacement, we can assume that we will see a price increase. As we are looking to purchase 4, we are already at a $1,000 cost savings. So unless Polk is able to lower the price with the new and equivalent model, the cost savings will be realized with the closeout deal, and perhaps the savings will even be greater. Closeout deals present an opportunity to expand or upgrade your system when budgets are constrained. As mentioned, with new ranges often being introduced at higher prices, the cost savings are usually even greater. A good speaker design 10 years ago will remain a good speaker design for years to come. Certainly, it is possible that the new generation products sound better. But if you haven't heard the new model, you won't know. What matters is whether the speaker sounds good enough for you, and that you feel that they were worth the investment for the price paid. While a better sounding ceiling speaker will be made, will you notice if its duty is for the above directional objects, which are used sparingly in today's Atmos and DTS-X mixes? My feeling is no, at least not at the level to justify $1,000 plus additional spend. That is money we can save to upgrade our AV processor and purchase amplifiers to derive the ceiling speakers. The trick to closeout deals is knowing when to jump in. Do you wait for replacement models to be announced with details? While that would help you make more informed decisions, it is possible that by that time, inventories will become depleted and you'll miss out on the opportunity to buy at the reduced cost. If you are considering closeout deals versus the latest in-ceiling offerings, we would appreciate hearing your feedback. Do you feel you will be able to discern the difference between in-ceiling speakers once you have crossed a certain threshold of price? Are the $69 monoprice alphas sufficient for this application? Is tonal matching important? That feedback would be useful for the Ripewave audio community. Furthermore, if you enjoyed this video and are interested in enhancing your audio experience, please like and subscribe to this Ripewave audio community, and be sure to select the bell icon so you'll be notified as soon as the next video is posted. Until then, keep evolving your audio experience.